Welcome back everybody. Well, today I've got a real treat for you guys out there. My collection of character building Doctor Who minifigure and building sets. I collected most of these a number of years ago and decided to pull them out of my box and show you what they're all about. Now these are very similar to Lego. They are compatible with Lego blocks, and very much like Lego they have a range of collectible minifigures. So first up tonight, the first one that we're going to look at is the TARDIS mini set, which is the one right in the middle there. So this set is a 53 block set. It's a little construction of the TARDIS with the 11th Doctor and Amy Pond, who is his companion in that series. And that's the box that it comes in, and as you can see it has character building on there, BBC fully licensed product up there in the top right, and it says they are collectible, constructible and compatible. I really like these sets. I like their minifigures. I like the whole theme of it because I'm a big Doctor Who fan, and we'll actually get right into this. We'll take that one away and we'll put the turntable in there, the old turntable. And I'll put the TARDIS on there for you guys to have a bit of a look at. And that's the TARDIS right there. We'll just zoom in on the TARDIS for you. Give you a little bit of zoomage. So that's the TARDIS. Took about 5 or 6 minutes to build it. It's not difficult to build. And there's a little wee backdrop in the TARDIS there of the inside of the TARDIS. And obviously the two companions, which I'll just pop on there when the turntable comes round. Just move that TARDIS back a bit. And there's the 11th Doctor, and there's Amy Pond right there. So, pretty cool minifigures. They're fully articulatable. They've got the arms move, the waist bend. So they come with those little stands to put them on. So they're pretty cool. So that's the first set that I wanted to show you tonight. And we'll just zoom back out there. So that's the first set. So we'll take the TARDIS off there. We'll put him to one side. And a couple of minifigures. And next up, if you have a quick look over there, there is a Cyberman versus Dalek drone temporal blast combat set. So basically what that is it's a little construction that you have to make, and you get to use the sonic screwdriver, and you got to blast the Dalek or the Cyberman, whichever figure is in there, out of the force field. So we'll just go back to the turntable in the middle there, and I'll actually put this one right up there. This is the actual unit itself. And I'll just pop that on there. And as you can see, we'll just zoom in on that. There is the Dalek stuck inside the temporal chamber. So he's basically trapped in there, and you grab one of the sonic screwdrivers, which is loaded up with its energy bolt. And we'll just show you how that works. So you aim it at the Dalek there, and you blast away, and you've got about 4 or 5 shots, and you can blast him out. There's another different sonic screwdriver from another set, and same thing again. Blast away, and a couple of blasts, and the next thing you know, you've got that Dalek out of there. And there you go. So that's how that set works. So we'll remove that one. And that's quite a neat set. And you can get 2 or 3 of those with different characters inside them. And you can have a real field day blasting away with your sonic screwdrivers. So next up, there's a couple of different other sets that we've got. This set here is the Silent Army Builder Pack. So this comes with 5 of the Silent Army people, and as you can see, they're pretty cool minifigures through the packet. Again, this is one I haven't opened. And I can show you the Silent Army figure on the turntable. And here he is. Just bring him there and we'll zoom in a bit for you just so you can get a good look at this guy. He's pretty cool, and there he is. Silent Army guy. Pretty good features, articulated arms and waist. He's pretty cool. Don't mind that one at all. It's quite a neat figure, that one. Just zoom out a fraction. So that's the Silent Army, and we'll just take him off there, put him down the bottom. Next up is a whole squadron of Cybermen. There you go, Doctor Who. There's some Cybermen in there. We'll just zoom back out again. So that's the Cyberman collection, 5 Cybermen. There's a Cyber Leader, and again, all come with bases, all articulated arms, all BBC licensed product, and that's them. That's the Cybermen. And there's a close-up of a couple of Cybermen. I'll just put them on the turntable there so you can have a look. And the guy there, the one with the black headpiece, I think he's the Cyber Leader. And the other one is just one of his minions. I'll just give him a little bit of a close-up. So there you go. He's actually got an arm missing, that guy. He's sustained a bit of damage. So, pretty cool. There also is another pack of the, I think they're called the Weeping Angels, where they had that phrase, don't blink, because every time you blink they would come up on you, creep up on you and attack you. And there's the angel right there. I've got about 10 of these. I did have a complete box set, but I opened them up. I was actually intending to make up a board game, and I bought these figures originally for that. So there is the Weeping Angel minifigure, which is very cool as well. So we'll just put the Weeping Angel minifigure down there. And of course, a Doctor Who set wouldn't be complete without a whole squadron of Daleks. There's a number of different, there's about 3 or 4 different Dalek sets. I've got 2, and I also bought a pack of Daleks, and they have a few different colours in the Dalek hierarchy, as we know from watching the TV series. There's an orange one there, a red Dalek, and a white Dalek. And they are very, very cool little minifigures. I know that Lego did some Dalek minifigures, but I don't think they were quite as cool as these ones. These are really neat. And again, you just get the little blocks and you build them up. They take about 2 seconds to build up. And they're pretty neat. And that's the Daleks. And we'll just move all these minifigures out the way. Now, one of the other sets that I have is what's rather a collection of minifigures rather than a set, and that is, just move that turntable out the way, and this is probably my prized possession actually out of all of them. I'm a big fan of this thing. It's the Doctor Who micro figures set, and there it is. So it comes in a box that's sort of shaped a bit like a TARDIS, and when you open it up, you have all 11 Doctors. So that is absolutely spectacular. And we'll just give you a wee bit of a close-up of those Doctors there. There they all are. Going from the first one at the top there, 1, 2, 3 and so on, right through to 11. Obviously, I think they're up to 12 Doctors now, but when they did this, they only had 11 Doctors. And these little minifigures are really good representations of Doctor Who. So as you can see on the card on the side, there's the Doctors and their actual pictures of what they were like in the actual TV series, and a little bit of a blurb about them and the years that they were on screen as Doctor Who. And that is absolutely fantastic. I haven't broken them out of the box. I want to keep them in the box. Hopefully I'll manage to lay my hands on another one day and I can unleash the minifigures into my collection. But this one's going to stay boxed as it is, and it has a couple of little Velcro tabs which just lock it up. And finally, one of the sets that I have actually built up that I will show you, and this is pretty big so it might not fit all the way in there. I might have to tilt that down a wee bit just to show you. But this is actually the Dalek Invasion of Earth spaceship mini set. Now this had a number of blocks in it. I think it had about 210 blocks, I think. And it's a spaceship that lifts up and the top comes off. There you go, the top actually comes off. Oop, and that actually goes on the ground. And then that saucer sits on there. And then what you have inside is you have a whole control room for your Daleks to control the spaceship. So there's a whole lot of really cool parts in there. There's all sorts of neat stuff going on in there. And to crew the ship, there were some Daleks that came with it. And all of the Daleks for this particular set were gold Daleks. There's a couple of slightly different colour gold Daleks, and I think it came with 4 Daleks in the set. I'm pretty sure there was 4 of them in the set, and one of them sits in the middle there in the control room. He just goes there sort of controlling the thing, and all the other guys just sort of mill around the spaceship doing their thing. So that is a very, very cool spaceship. Fairly complex, but pretty easy to make, and it looks pretty cool when it's just sort of sitting on a shelf by itself. And that's a very cool set. So that's a pretty much the majority of what I've got here tonight. And there is another Dalek control room one which I actually do have in a box that is actually that needs to be built up again because I had to take it apart to put it away. But certainly I'll probably do that in another video and show you what that looks like. So there's the spaceship, and we can put the lid back on. And that just sits on there, and that's pretty much that one there. And that is the Dalek Invasion of Earth character building Dalek spaceship. So hey, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope I've enlightened you with some toys that you might not have seen before. I really like these character building sets. I think they're pretty special. And if you like my videos, hey, I'd love you to subscribe and hit the notifications button. That'll give you a bit of a shout out every time I make another video. And hopefully, if I'm still around and the Daleks, he's run away, the Daleks haven't invaded Earth and taken me prisoner. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time. And I've got a few more things I'd love to show you. And have a great week, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks very much for watching.